MMA interviews alongside George Masvidal. Just arrived in Las Vegas for Sunday's fight, man. Your first time back up at 170. You fought there, of course, a number of times before, but talk about that, moving up and not having to cut quite all that weight.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna get to perform how I feel. I'll be my maximum output. I won't have to dehydrate myself or have a real drastic diet to get me down to the body fat that I need to make 56, you know. And the most important thing is I'm going to get to compete a couple times a year, hopefully more than 3 times a year, and that's my main focus, you know, just to be able to compete. Anybody gets hurt or injured or they need somebody, I'll be able to step in short notice and get to work, you know.
Yeah, I mean, being able to do that on short notice, something you really wouldn't be able to do at 55.
No, not a chance. If somebody came to me with a fight 2 weeks before, the amount of weight that I cut for 55 is just too much. I can't do that at 55.
You just said you ate some, you drank a gallon, but you said you're at, what, 186 right now?
Right now, 186, yeah.
So what's kind of the game plan as far as getting weight down and then cutting the final pounds?
I'll go for a nice run today. I'll probably run again tomorrow in the morning. Maybe some light pad work. The main days I'll be cutting is the day of the weigh-in and the night before. I'll lose the majority of the weight there. You know, right now just trim up, lose some fat right now. But the actual water weight, I'll probably lose most of it the day of the weigh-in. You know.
Talk about the matchup in this fight.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
Where do you feel like? I mean, we've seen your boxing on display, of course, all the time. Something I feel like we don't see quite enough is your jiu-jitsu and your groundwork, which you don't really care to take it there, it seems like, a lot of times. But talk about that aspect and how you're comfortable down there as well.
I mean, I feel like I wrestle most guys that I'm ever going to fight. I feel as long as I could punch them or put my hands in their face, I could take them down. So I'm not worried about me getting taken down in this fight, and I know I could take him down. I don't think I'm going to be taking him down too much. I don't feel like, at least in this fight. I didn't feel like last fight either. I feel like knocking somebody out this fight.
It seems like, you know, in the fight with Ali Quinta, it was something that was obviously disappointing for you, and you felt like you won the fight. Is there anything you take from that in terms of not wanting to leave it there in the hands of judges and go for that knockout you just talked about?
A lot of disappointing things. A lot of them I won't even get into camera, but just go out there and compete and have fun and just win, you know. Just make sure that I'm in his face all 15 minutes if it goes that far, and just have fun, the most important thing.
Yep. And talk about preparation there at ATT.
Preparation at ATT has been awesome. Like always, I got my private striking coaches that I've been working with since a kid, Paulino Hernandez, Alberto Reese, my good teammate and friend, Kobe Covington, that's always helping me out, making the drive to Miami to help me out. And just a big shout out to them, you know, keeping me in shape and stuff.
And, you know, you got your teammate Robbie Lawler fighting now in the same weight class you're going to be in for the title this weekend. How do you see that fight playing out?
Oh, I got my money on Robbie all day, man. I think he beat McDonald the first time pretty decisively. I think this time it's going to be worse. I think it might be like a homicide type case or something, you know.
Is he one of your main sparring partners? I mean, who are the main guys you're getting work in?
In the past, he's been, for this camp, we didn't work too much. He's fighting a taller guy than me, and I'm fighting a taller guy than him, so we didn't get to work too much this camp around. But in the past, we've worked plenty, from wrestling to striking, everything, you know. We always help each other out. Robbie's a great friend and a good teammate.
Okay. And just the difference in moving up in weight now, maybe not quite as that reach advantage that you had, but maybe a little more speed. You know, what do you foresee happening at the new weight class?
Definitely my speed and reflexes. I won't have to suck myself out in that much water, so I think the day of the fight, I'll be more explosive. I'll be faster, you know. Just naturally, I think I was a fast guy. At 155, I was on the faster side of the guys. I think at 70, without having to lose all that water, I'll be moving a lot more fluid, a lot more in and out. My fakes will be, everything I think will just run better at 70.
There you have it. Excited to see it. George Masvidal, check him out, Fox Sports 1 this Sunday night.